Hey everyone, so I'm taking a break in Bali, so I'm doing some healing and post-traumatic self-care. And also I need 4G there because if I don't post aesthetic pictures of myself on a holiday, I might die. But I'm also super cheapskate, so when I do research for roaming rates in Singapore, I cringe a bit because it's very expensive and it's bad value. That's honestly as it is. So as a tech head and a cheapskate, I thought that there might be something out there that's better, and there is. If you don't know, there are new phones that's something called eSIM. Basically, it's an electronic version of a SIM card, and it works exactly the same way as a physical SIM. All you need is a QR code and a compatible phone to use an eSIM, like Circles Life, My Republic, and M1. So with that in mind, I went on Shopee to search for eSIM roaming plans in Indonesia, and yes, there are some fantastic value eSIMs which I'm going to show you in just a bit. In fact, they've got eSIMs for Japan, Malaysia, Korea, Europe, and many other countries as well. I'll have the link below in the description, and if you're new to Shopee, you can get $10 off your first purchase using my sign up link. But you may ask, why use an eSIM when you can just buy roaming data plan from your local telco, right? Why don't I just get a SIM while I'm at the airport, say in Thailand now? So these are very good questions, and I got 3 rather convincing answers for you. Number 1, local telcos and airports usually sell way higher prices, so you're giving them tourist dollars that you could have tipped to that spicy go-go boy or girl giving you a lap dance. I don't judge, you do you. Number 2, unlimited data. The seller that I grabbed my eSIM from actually works in Malaysia, Thailand, and Indonesia. It's 3 very common travel locations for basic bitches like you and I. While you only get the first 500 MB of full speed, you can still make WhatsApp calls and messages without worrying about using up that data. Technically unlimited, but I mean your speed is throttled, it still works lah. Before I get to reason number 3, can you do me a favor? These videos, they take a lot of time to do and effort to research, edit, film, so you get the best recommendations. If you want to help out, #SupportLocal, you can donate any amount to this channel via PayNow QR code right here. And thank you for donating, and thanks for watching. Number 3, you can also get the eSIM right now, like immediately. Let me show you how it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the affiliate link in the description, which I put in down below, and it'll show you the exact listing that I'm looking at. So this particular seller, right, you get eSIM and a physical SIM if you're into that. But basically, as long as you travel to Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, any of the days that you buy, right, like 1 day unlimited, 3 day, you can use it in any of these 3 Southeast Asian countries. In fact, your eSIM, right, so if you're wondering, physical SIM, you get a physical SIM in the mail. But if it's an eSIM, how do you get it registered in the phone? It's basically through a QR code. Just need to scan the QR code on your phone. I'll show you how later, and it'll work. Right now, I'm going to buy eSIM. I need like 5 days because I'm traveling for 5 days. I'm going to add to cart, and I'm going to buy now. Oh yeah, remember that because you're using an eSIM, right, what you're going to do is you click on SIM Post, the delivery, and then just click SIM Post normal mail, because they're delivering the QR code not by paper. They're going to send it to your email or in the Shopee chat. So yeah, I've paid. So what you want to do now after you make payment, right, is you go to the seller's page, and then you ask them you contact the seller. There'll be a contact seller button. You click contact seller, and then you type in your email that you want to send to. So ask them to send to my email, and then we wait for them. So they'll send an auto reply and say that they have a lot of orders and inquiries, so you just need to send an email, and that's all you need to do. And I'll come back when they've actually sent the QR code, and I'll show you how I registered it to my Pixel 6a. So this is day 2. Actually, the eSIM arrived yesterday, but it's because I was busy that I didn't have time to film, but it's already in my Shopee chat inbox. They sent it to me, and I'm going to show you in just a bit, but I need to pack my luggage first, and I want to show you the kind of tech stuff that I bring that you might be interested in for your next travel. Okay, so right, how do I what's an angle? I think this works. Okay, so I'm gonna bring 2 travel chargers, and these are really amazing and very small and portable chargers. They all have USB-C ports, but what's amazing about them, I mean they're called travel chargers, is that I can just remove this part here, and it becomes a USA compatible pin. Now Hyper and Mazer, they both, when you buy it, it comes with the travel adapters. It's just that right now I'm too lazy to bring out the others. I think I'll probably put a screenshot somewhere. just plug it in, international port, compatible, slide it in and out, and it'll work just fine. In fact, like, it's sort of ugly cross-compatible, but it works. So what's the main difference between these two, right? This one, maximum 66 or 65 watts of charging from one USB-C port. This can charge my MacBook Pro, my iPad, my phone, and my Apple Watch all at the same time, and it's 120 watts. So the first, if I have all four charging at the same time, 65 watt of charging to the iPad Pro, the MacBook Pro. iPad's about 25 to 30 watts. The last one's, I think, maximum 30 watts, and the last USB-C, and then the USB-A actually supports Quick Charge 3.0. So if you have an old device that uses USB-A to C Quick Charge, this adapter works as well. And it's not very heavy, it's very compact, compatible, and lightweight to use. I have them linked in the description below. And I also have a bunch of, I think this is my favorite USB-C cable to bring along, because this one, this is super tech and geeky, but this one actually shows the wattage. So I can use it to charge my MacBook Pro and my iPad, and it's so cute. Like, it's just a stupid thing, but it is useful. It's genuinely useful. I think the last one is just a regular Lightning to USB-C to Lightning cable. That's it. And my MagSafe cable. I mean, I bring a ton of extra cables with me, just in case I need any of them. Oh, I also have another travel adapter with 4 USB ports. Literally, like, wait, let me get it. Okay, so it's here. Basically, okay, so it's a regular travel adapter, right? But what's functionally great about it is that there is so many USB ports. So if you just want to bring something simple, I also have that linked in the description. A travel adapter that comes with USB ports. It's so freaking convenient. Like, it's a no-brainer kind of thing. But anyway, let me get back to the eSIM registration. The seller has already sent the chat. So you can't see it, but basically I'm at my chat in front of my PC, and I'm going to use my Pixel 6a to activate the eSIM. Before you go, you should check whether your phone supports eSIM as well. I mean, I should have put it in front of the video, but not all phones support eSIM. You need to find out the phone that works for you. Most iPhones, after I think iPhone 12, support eSIM. And what you need to do, because I'm using my Pixel 6a, I'm going to show you how it works. It's a little confusing because Android, iPhone, and even Samsung has their own way of adding an eSIM. So I will have probably instructions listed somewhere in the description below. But just give me a moment while I find it. Okay, found it. So basically, it's the plus icon. I have the screen recording here. I just click the plus icon, and then it asks me to connect to a mobile network, right? So instead of doing that, I'm going to download a SIM instead. So connect your mobile, blah, 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 that kind of thing. You click next, and then wait for it to be done. They will ask me to scan a QR code from the network, right? So what I just need to do is I just need to scan it on my Shopee app. No, not Shopee app, on the Pixel 6a, but you know what I mean. So once that's doing that, it's registering. So you ask me to add it in. So I just need to click download. And when you're activating your eSIM, right, you actually need 4G or mobile data or Wi-Fi, because it connects to the server wherever this seller is hosting it, and then it needs to download the profile so that you can use the eSIM. It's sort of like TPG's APN, where they ask you to change some settings, and then once that's done, you just need to click settings, and then you'll be there. So it says that the SIM is inactive, right? If you want to use a SIM, you can the only way you can do it is when you're in the country, because after all, you purchased it from Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, this particular tree. So the instructions are quite clear. When you're in the country, you activate the SIM by clicking the use SIM part, because right now it's inactive, right? It's like it's just there, but it's not online. So once you're in the country, which I'm going to show you, I'm going to film it when I'm in Bali. I just click the use SIM, and then you activate the second SIM on my Pixel 6a. Once that's done, I just need to click enable data roaming on that SIM. While you're there, also do remember to turn off roaming for your first primary SIM, which is the one that you use in Singapore, because that can incur a lot of cost, and if you use the wrong SIM or the phone detects the wrong SIM to use the mobile data. And I'm going to show you in just a bit. So right here, I'm in my Pixel 6a settings. I'm going to click into my eSIM labeled SCT. If you're using iPhone, it will be called 3 instead. I'm going to turn on the eSIM, and here it asks if I should use the eSIM for mobile data. Hit yes or use, and by default, you'll use your eSIM's 4G when traveling. Next thing you need to do is turn on roaming since you're in a different country. If you want to still make and receive calls and SMS, you just go ahead and change the preferences accordingly, because you may want to receive regular calls and messages. That's it for this eSIM recommendation. Do remember to like, subscribe, and donate to my channel via this PayNow QR code, or leave a super thanks below in this video. If you're going overseas, have a great trip. If you're not, have a good time anyway. See you around.